I'm Donna Blanchard, and this is your ThinkTech Daily News for Friday, June 26, 2015. The Islamic State spokesman Abu Muhammad al-Adnani said in an audio message released this week, Muslims embark and hasten toward jihad. O mujahideen everywhere, rush and go make Ramadan a month of disasters for the infidels. Today, it looks like people are listening to Adnani. Terrorist attacks were carried out within just a few hours of each other in France, Tunisia, and Kuwait. In France, attackers stormed an American-owned industrial chemical plant near Lyon, tried unsuccessfully to blow up the factory, beheaded a man, and escaped. In Tunisia, a gunman disguised as a vacationer opened fire at a beach resort, killing at least 37 people before security forces shot and killed him. And in Kuwait, during prayers, a suicide bomber entered one of the largest Shiite mosques. When the smoke cleared, at least 25 people were scattered on the floor, some wounded, some killed. Thus far, the Islamic State has only claimed responsibility for the suicide bombing in Kuwait. They've tweeted that the one who carried it out is one of the Knights of the Sunni people. The timing of the events after the edict delivered by al-Adnani during Ramadan leads experts to believe they are related. Bruce Riedel, a former CIA officer who is a counterterrorism expert at the Brookings Institute in Washington, said it appears to be an effort to launch and inspire a wave of attacks across 3 continents, reminiscent of al-Qaeda's simultaneous multiple attacks of the past. Islamic State militants have recently scored control of new territory in Iraq and Syria, and that may have inspired sympathizers to plan and carry out attacks in their own countries. As U.S. intelligence and counterterrorism officials assess the connections, of particular concern is the assault in Kuwait, because such open tension between Sunnis and Shiites is not common, though there has been activity similar to that in Saudi Arabia, and it does fit the MO of the Islamic State to take advantage of sectarian battle, if not to incite it. In other news, the Vatican formally recognized the Palestinian state by signing a treaty with them. In Pakistan, more than 1,000 people have now died from the heat wave, and the Taliban is not only blaming the electric company, K Electric, for outages, but threatening them that the Taliban would, quote, take action against them if the outages continue. In South Korea, 181 cases of MERS have been identified and 31 people have died from the disease. Today, they passed a law authorizing prison terms of up to 2 years for people who defy quarantine orders or lie about their possible exposure to an infectious disease. The European Union has still not come to an agreement on quotas to spread migrants among them, and the migrants keep coming. And in Washington, Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy wrote, "No union is more profound than marriage, for it embodies the highest ideals of love, fidelity, devotion, sacrifice, and family. In forming a marriage union, 2 people become something greater than once they were." And after decades of litigation and activism, the Supreme Court ruled by a 5-4 vote that the Constitution guarantees a right to same-sex marriage. Huzzah. We are going to take a little summer vacation here at the Daily News. I've got to go to Greece and help them work on their budget and then scoot over to Vienna to move those Iran nuclear agreement talks forward, because the budget and the agreement are both due in 4 days. Seriously, we are taking a little break through July and August. I'd like to thank our studio managers, Sachi Slomoff, floor managers Emily Inoue Lau, Tad Wilbur, and Nick Sexton, studio overlord Zuri Bender, social media maverick Ian Davidson, supporter and organizer extraordinaire Carol Moon Lee, and producer Jay Fidel, who somehow manages to put all of this and us together. I look forward to seeing you in September. Until then, all of the other regular programming will continue here on ThinkTech, and you can catch my news updates on Twitter at allaboutdonna. Ahui ho, everyone. Donna Blanchard, ThinkTech Daily News.